Hey, Willie, just a couple of questions for you. First off, John started his Zoom scrum here, just talking about how hockey has to do a better job to eradicate racism. You saw what's happened the last couple of weeks. I just wonder what you might have done or what you see the team doing to sort of educate yourselves on that front.
You know, we have a great team that we've had a couple meetings with about racism, and I think the team's doing a great job of informing us as players of how to deal with these kind of situations. Obviously, there's no place for that in hockey, and I mean it's unacceptable. So there's nothing else to be said about it.
How about you? Do you think you've learned yourself think differently, able to put yourself in other people's shoes, sort of thing, because of it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it has to do with race, and what orientation you are. Like that doesn't matter. Everybody's the same, and everybody should have an equal opportunity.
All right, fair enough. Thank you. And just your thoughts on the new line, playing with David Kampf, you and Alex staying together, but playing with Kampf. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think it's a good way to spread out the guys on the team. I mean, me and Kerf have had chemistry before, and Kampfer's a smart player and solid defensively, so I think that could be really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
William, what's your mindset on that line? What do you think you have to do effectively? Do you change anything?
No, I just keep playing your game.
How have you felt about your game this last stretch?
Up and down the past couple, maybe five games. I mean, there's better. I think as a team, we had a good game out in Long Island. I mean, we've had hot starts and lost the lead. So I think that's kind of the thing we want to work on. And obviously, getting the win in Long Island was big.
A week ago, we had the big blizzard. Rasmus posted on his Instagram a video of you. Looked like you. I don't know what your shoes you were wearing, but what were you wearing that day? And what's the story behind that?
Just slippers. I mean, I live in a condo, so I just go right down in the car, and I don't really deal with the snow. So I didn't think about that when I got to the rink.
Were your feet getting a little cold on the walk out after practice?
No, it was fine. I mean, it was a I don't know 20-meter walk to the car, so it wasn't too bad.
John Tavares.
Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to keep rolling. John Tavares called Morgan underrated a little bit after Saturday's game. I'm just curious if you feel that way, that Morgan Rielly doesn't get enough love around the hockey world.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a tremendous player. I mean, he's a top defenseman in the league, and I mean, easily could be an all-star any given year. So, I mean, I agree with John completely. I think he's a very underrated player.
We'll go back to Kevin McGrain here. Go ahead, Kevin.
Just curious, William, what did Sheldon tell you about the line change? I mean, do you consider it a motion to go from the second to third minute? It's probably going to stay the same. Like, what was Sheldon's message to you?
He just said he wanted to see a new look, and I mean, it's his job to keep the minutes the same. So that's basically all he said.